I love simple recipes, and this chicken and gravy recipe is about as simple as it gets. It's comforting, easy to make, and one of those no-fuss meals that's perfect for busy weeknights. I love serving this up over mashed potatoes with a simple side dish of peas or carrots. So the first thing I'm going to do is grab up a couple of chicken breasts and slice them in half. Season with some salt. Of course, some ground black pepper, and as always I lay this on fairly heavy. A fairly generous dusting of the good old garlic powder. Another dusting of thyme, which everybody knows is chicken's best friend. Some onion powder. And last but not least, a good old application of Italian seasoning. And of course we'll flip these over and do the same thing for the other side. And this is just my idea of seasoning. You can add whatever you like or use as much or as little as you like. Next up, into a pan over medium-high heat with some oil. Grab up that chicken and throw it in. It shouldn't take that long because they're fairly thin and that pan is hot. Just be a little bit on the cautious side because you don't want to overcook these. And just look at these fry, and actually these do smell really good with that seasoning on it. And of course after about 2 or 3 minutes we're going to flip these over and let them fry on the other side. And just check this out, we got a nice sear, and I think these are pretty much done because I can tell when I press down with the tongs. So what we'll do is just set these aside on a plate and let them rest for a few minutes. Okie dokie, after they've rested, I'm going to grab up a couple of forks and just shred that chicken up because it is going into the gravy we're going to make. And to make that up, I'm going to throw 3 tablespoons of butter into the same pan, which is over medium heat. And of course we're going to let this melt down. Then in with 3 tablespoons of flour. Grab up the old whisk and whisk everything around until a roux forms, and what you want is that flour to cook a little bit. And actually, the more that flour cooks, the darker the gravy is going to be, but of course you don't want it burned. Now we got our roux. I'm going to grab up 1.5 cups of chicken broth, and I'm going to add in 3/4 cup at this point in time. Give that a good whisk. Now in with some sage, thyme, onion powder, pepper, and garlic. Go ahead and toss that in, and a whisking we will go. And you probably guessed it, I'm going to pour in that extra 3/4 cup of chicken broth and continue to whisk until we get a nice, silky, thick, rich gravy. And believe me guys, this is going to be the best darn gravy you've ever made. I mean, just look at this, it doesn't get much gooder. Okie dokie, we're at that point where we're going to add that chicken into that gravy. I think you're getting the idea now how everything is going to come together. Of course, give it a stir around, but just look at this. I mean, this is true chicken and gravy, at least in my opinion anyway. Rich, silky, well seasoned. It is going to be great. So it's time to kill the heat and we're ready to serve. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm going to serve this up with some mashed potatoes that I made up, and we have a great mashed potato recipe. I'll put a link below in the description section. And of course you got to have those veggies, so I'm going to put some peas on the side here. And the star of the show, scoop up that chicken and over top of those taters we go. Yeah, like actually you don't even need the potatoes, you could just use it just as is, but I just love it with potatoes. And if you have any other ideas besides potatoes, let me know in the description section. Maybe some biscuits, some bread, whatever. And don't forget, for a bit of color and some fresh pop, some parsley over the top, just for a garnish, so to speak. And there you have it, my friends, our chicken and gravy over mashed. So good, so easy, so delicious. You are definitely going to want to make this up. And if you do, leave us a comment because I love to read them. Most of all, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. And remember, Sunday's video's coming up and it's going to be a real humdinger. So we shall see you in that video.